Hello everybody, it's jBrereton here again with another episode of Dominions 4. So, it's the first turn. I sent a message out about if you find any crashing errors or anything in the mod, then send me a line, otherwise just have a good one. We'll see if people respond to that or not. Proclamation of Soramacia came out. Orcatus the Chieftain, which is not a named pretender, that's shameful. Dongyong may be named. Oh, this is looking bad already. There we go. I am an adult Pale 1 commander. Bits falling off the Firbolg. Very good. Not my penis, the Jotunheerser. Top. And Kashi for Yomi, who isn't named, and a nice seed for dinner. Very good. In Pavonia, we found some militia, a couple of archers, and some heavy inf. These are the militia without javelins and shields. So they should, fingers crossed, be a very easy expansion target. So let's go for it. Let's these guys like this, this and this. There's not all that much finesse you can actually have with a expansion party for Kailasa. In turn 1, I like to try and get rid of as many of these garbage Marcator archers as possible. Otherwise they will just be potential HP route fodder later, which is never something you want when you're using quite expensive sacreds. Because even if the chance to attack your sacreds doesn't actually go up for independent troops who are going after them, like the ore is no less likely to be broken, but for example if they're running, they take a big penalty to their defense and attack scores. So if they are in combat and they start getting chased down, then even blessed, they will be much easier to hit, and so you will take much worse attrition than normal, and no one wants that, do they? So no, thank you very much. Right, Abhikama the Guru, let's get these guys over here. This guy can stay way the hell in the back. I don't really care what he does, he's probably going to cast Twist Fate and then some Flying Shards. Single greatest spell in Dominions, and we'll attack into here. I want to see what's in this throne, because if it's easy then I might be able to take it early, and if not then well, then it's one for the back burner. But the province is not terribly rich, but it's also not super poor, so certainly worth a shot expanding into. Right, I think that's more or less it for this turn. The one thing I did find out after checking their mod file is that it's version 3 definitely, and that doesn't include the Chaos Pad Sloth Power change for Yomi. So if I do hypothetically run into Yomi, I will be at a disadvantage relative to how I might otherwise have been. However, it's really going to depend on what kind of demons he's taken, because there's a couple of types for Yomi. There are Akaoni, who throw fire, which would be pretty devastating given I'm heat 3, and there's Aoni, who use a hand-to-hand area cold attack, which for one thing is kind of screwed with by ore, because their morale is not super great, although it's pretty high. But you know, any chance at negation is a chance, and also in heat 3 is a very underwhelming attack, but we will cross that bridge if and when we ever come to it. Anyway, in terms of research, I quite like their conjuration stuff, but at the same time the alteration school is also really useful for any Earth Nation and Astral Nation. So this is a new spell, I don't even really know what this is. Okay, so an underwater version of Earth Meld, basically. Oh well. Thought it was going to be more interesting than that. But it looks like there's some new stuff. So Aspect of the Sea I've never seen before. Okay, Liquid Body's a bunch of troops. Whispering Winds. Now this is a new global, and it looks like some completely unbalanced garbage. However, it's in the mod, so there we go. This increases the magic stat wherever you're researching, and can give your mages a boost in air magic, both of which are really strong. So level 5, that seems like a misplaced level for it, frankly. One big thing that did change in JVBM, I don't know if it's been reversed by this, is that I moved Burden of Time up to level 8, which has not been changed. That's good. When it's at level 5, which is the default setting, usually some joker loves to cast it really, really early, and and that really spoils the game for quite a lot of people. The one thing I didn't change is Astral Corruption. That would definitely get changed in the next version, which is going to bring about a whole bunch of changes to Blood Magic in general, just to recost it, move some of the levels around, certainly move some of the casting requirements around. For example, Leech, which is an incredibly strong spell, that's probably going to get changed to have a higher casting requirement and probably a 2 slave cost, and so on and so forth. But anyway, that's all really by the by, and you're probably not super interested in the finicky fine details of all that stuff. So we haven't spotted anyone yet, so I'm going to call it a turn, and thank you very much for watching. Been jBrereton, and goodbye.